Gills are back on the road again as we embark on one of our longer away trips of the season as we head up to Barrow, who are fighting at the bottom of the table. Can we pick up those 3 points and have a decent performance to boot? All unravelling here on German Gills. He's made that better shot as well. Yeah! Welcome to the German Gills Show. I'm going to be your host, Reece, take through every step of today's game against Barrow. Thank you very much for stopping by. And any Barrow fans here, thank you very much for stopping by. Also, this season we are sponsored by Seaton Building Products. The link to their website can be in the description down below. And you know, if you're a Gills season ticket holder, you can get 10% off your order. Right, let's head over to the fan zone. Fans have reached out to the show about a game against Barrow this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Good morning, Reece. Hope you're well, mate. It's currently 10 to 6 in the morning and I am on my way to the train station to get the train to Barrow. Gareth spoke in the week about putting it right, about being better, and I really do think we will today. We need to, don't we? Let's face it, it can't get much worse, can it? So yeah, hope you're good, and I am going for a 3-0 Gills win today. Maybe out of some kind of naive optimism, I guess. But yeah, 3-0 Gills. Los gets Gills.
Gills fans, and hello Reece, I hope you're all doing well. And well, last week 3-0 loss to Oldham. I wasn't at the ground, sadly. Well, not sadly, but happy a bit, to be honest, because it was quite a poor performance from the highlights I saw. And as Reece made it out at full time, you know, they're wearing our badge, they're wearing our shirt, and even if they do go in the summer, they need to perform until the end of the season while they're wearing this shirt. Doesn't matter about what's happening next season, it's about now, what's going on now. So today against Barrow, it's a long trip up there. We don't always win against Barrow, but they've got one of the worst home forms in the league. So come on, Gills, we need to come back. As Ainsworth said, they were doing all right in training. Hopefully it's a response, and I'm going to go 2-0 Gills win. Come on, Gills, and subscribe to German Gills if you haven't already.
Good afternoon, Reece. Ben here. Hope you are well and having a fantastic week. Well, unfortunately, this afternoon I am not at Holker Street watching Barrow versus Gillingham. So this afternoon, instead, I am ticking off a new ground in Hertfordshire, a football club called Wormley Rovers, but it's not them that's playing this afternoon. It's actually Brimsdown as they take on Enfield Borough. I believe it's in the Eastern Counties League. So, but I thought I'd do a quick video for you anyway regarding today's game at Barrow. I mean, it's not been a great week, is it? I mean, last Saturday was just absolutely horrendous, and of course, obviously, with your little video clip, which I retweeted on Twitter, I completely agree with everything you said on there. I just think it was just such a gutless, spineless performance. But of course, I'm not gonna try and be too negative for today's game. I do think we'll lose, but I'm not gonna go for a defeat. So I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw today at Holker Street, and I'm going to say Seb Palmer-Haldon will score for us. But hopefully we will get that win in Cumbria. And fingers crossed there's 3 points as always. And let's get Gills!
And here's how our teams line up for our game this afternoon. Let's head over to Holker Street for today's live match reaction. Los Gates Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Holker Street. Big shout out to our sponsor, Seaton Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you want access to full match replays, you could do so through our YouTube membership service for £5 a month. You can get access to all of our full match replays through there. Right, can Gillingham actually get a response for what has been a woeful last week or so? Gills are at the first corner of the game. It's Little that's going to take us from the right-hand side as he puts it into the box. Can we get our first shot towards goal? There's a lot of chance here for Matt. So does take a shot. Oh! I don't know how much farther that over was over the bar, but it's a great start to the game from Gills, actually. Right on the front foot, we managed to get a corner, and I wonder if Max Clark, I don't know how close that was in reality, I have to be honest, but he had a lot of space out there, took it first time, and I don't know, it's still hard to tell from the angle, but at least, we're starting strong. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. That's not bad. He got the power behind that, but not so much the accuracy. That's good work from Barrow, but even better tackle than a centre of the park. But Barrow have picked it up again, and it's McCann that's got the ball as they go over to the right-hand side looking to get this ball into the box. And Barrow have got a little bit of possession here in the Gillingham area, the Gillingham half, as they look to get this ball into the box. He gives it to Harper. And at the moment, Barrow finding it hard to get some moments for ball through, but they're going to take a shot from distance here, and it goes wide. I think that's Anderson who took the shot, and it's a first flurry forward from Barrow. Luckily, it's quite a weak shot that eventually just spills to the right-hand side of the post, but it's actually not bad build-up play from Barrow. They're trying to find the gaps here, and Gillingham are trying to hold it tight as possible because our defensive record of late has not been great, and a shot from 30 yards like that has to be pinpoint to be able to beat Jake Turner there, but luckily it didn't, and the game is still at 0-0. Jackson and McCann, so there was McCann that puts the ball into the box. Gills do head it away, not too far though. It's going to fall back into the feet of McCann, who delivered the original free kick as Barrow looked to attack and recycle one more time. It's Jake Turner's run all the way out there. He's managed to get something on it, but he's left himself quite exposed at the back. It could be a chance here for Barrow to get this pass through the shot towards goal. It was by McCann again, but it's been called offside. And luckily, it hasn't found the back of the net, but that was a little bit frantic, that attack forward by Barrow. Hale's done really well there to get a little bit of space to try and make something happen. He is, he's out on the left. He's on a good pass. The ball goes into the box, and it's, tipped away with the goalkeeper Stanway. I didn't quite see what happened. There was no one really attacking the goal, but it's going to go out for a throw-in. That was a bit of an unusual one, but Stanway, but he did manage to get his hand on it, and under what seemingly had no pressure. I think Gills have taken this corner short as we're looking to change the angle and try a different approach. It does go to the box, goes to the back post, and Beckles has gone down there. There's going to be no foul there. And Hale does a fantastic touch to pick it up, takes a shot towards goal, and it's collected by Stanway. But I'm going to put it in the highlight reel because that touchdown from Hale was excellent, actually. And it just goes to show what this guy has to offer for this club. But he's just not getting the service much at the moment, and maybe he's lacking even a little bit of confidence up top because obviously we haven't scored in the last 3 games. But that little bit of quality there is something we can hope to see moving forward. Jackson, who's delivered this ball to the Barrow on this left-hand side, is headed away by Beckles in the end, and McKenzie gets another head on that. Can we get a counter-attack on here as McKenzie's got a lot of momentum running forward? He's got Separ holding support on the right-hand side. Is he going to pull the trigger himself? Is he going to pass it? I think he's going to pull the trigger. So he does, and it goes past the left-hand post. He's got to find the target there. He has to find the target, but that counter-attacking flow is something that we need to be trying to do more often here, building confidence moving forward. But that kind of shot just has to be on target. But it's really good play between Hale and McKenzie to set up that counter-attack, and I wonder if Sepp Holden could have been used there a bit more effectively. I suppose he did create the space a little bit, but the quality of the actual shot there from McKenzie wasn't particularly great, but much better from Gillingham at the moment. It's Barrow that's taken this free kick with McCann to put it over to the right-hand side as they try and get something just before half-time. Gills with some defensive work to do. And Barrow still have possession in the Gillingham area at the moment. The final third as it falls to the beat of Cusian, who puts it into the box. This is a good ball in. Gills need to be careful here. It's still in the mixer and falling anywhere. It's a good block, actually. Another shot from distance. Another block as well. And Barrow are really, really putting the pressure on at the moment as they still get possession on the left-hand side as Anderson puts it into the box. It's way too deep, and I think that's going to go out for a throw-in. And that is half-time. So we're about to get underway for the second half, and a big shout out to other support of the channel, which is Viper Golf, who make fantastic golf shirts, and I'm wearing one right now. It's a retro Gills kit actually as well, and if you like stuff like that, you can go to their website, which is in the description down below, and if you use the code GG5 you can get £5 off your order. Right, let's see if we can get something from the second half. It's a long ball forward there for Palmer Holden, I think it is, to get that ball down, but the ball... The Gills have got this ball on the left-hand side. Haleson really to pick it up, and he hits the post. My goodness me, I thought the attack was over. I think it was it McKenzie or Seb Almaro got the ball over him from the right-hand side. I thought the ball had gone. It was McKenzie. You could watch it. I just thought that was the attack was over. The cross was too deep, and it would have fizzled out of play. But the determination for Hale to keep this in play does really well. Gets the ball down. has a little shot towards goal and he just smashes the left-hand post. Gills nearly going one up there. Well, it's Barrow now coming down this left-hand side looking to build an attack, and they've got possession in a relatively dangerous place, and Gills just got to be careful here. It's one of these games both teams are playing really poorly, but it goes into the box, not a bad ball, and it should be punched away by Turner. My goodness, a bit of a scramble at the moment. It's taken down there by Barkuzian, and it's got a free kick in the end. Barrow in a very dangerous position. That could easily have been 1-0 Barrow. My goodness me, it was a bit of a scramble in the box, but the quality of football this afternoon has been really, really poor from both sides, and it's going to be, if there's going to be a goal in this game, it's going to be an absolute worldie or an absolute scramble in the box, and judging by the quality at the moment, it's going to be the latter of that. As the ball goes in the box, and even the cameraman couldn't keep up with that pinball approach. But yeah, Barrow got a free kick. Ball goes into the box by Barrow. It's not a bad one. They've got a chance here if they can get a little bit of space. And Gills got defensive work to do. There's going to be a shot by God towards goal, and it goes high and far and wide, but the last few minutes, Barrow have really been coming into this game. It's a free kick for Barrow on this left-hand side as Jackson standing over the top of it, looking to deliver this one with his left foot, which he does, chip it in there, and Chelsea do head this one away. We do for Smith, but it's not the most convincing header. Chelsea to find a way to get their foot for it, so they don't even open for Barrow, but it has gone to Mahoney. He finds a way back in with his head. Beckles clears it. It's a bit of pinball at the moment, but Gills just can't seem to get this one clear as Barrow maintain possession on this left-hand side as Huttonson to try and stop this game. It goes to the back post, and blimey, that was close. That was a real good defensive work there by Smith, just to deny Canavan from getting that in the back of the net. And, you know, we're on 88 minutes, but actually there's going to be about 8 minutes to 9 minutes of injury time because of an injury earlier in the game as well. But one goal, if there's going to be a goal in this game, it will win it. And I've got to say, Smith's done really well there defensively to get that one clear. The ball's gone into the box and hit the crossbar, actually, right from the corner. My goodness me, I wonder if the son of the eyes of Jake Turner was making that difficult for him, but Barrow pretty much went for goal from the corner itself, and it smacked itself against the crossbar. Wow. It's one of those ones that you feel, that's the kind of goal that you concede in one of these games, isn't it? Lucky it didn't go in. Gills with the throw on his left-hand side. This will probably be the last chance of Gills to get something from this game. We're switching it all the way over to Rowe on this far right-hand side. Takes it down really well, actually, but he's got to beat his man here to get into the box. He does, and it's a shot towards goal, and I think that's tipped around the post, and Gills have got themselves a corner right at the end of this game. It's probably, apart from Hale's shot against the post the second half, the nearest Gills have got to a goal at all, probably, in this game. This will be the last moment of the game as Gills, as they put this ball into the box to Sereno. Can we get something towards the goal here? And something to cheer about as Julian Williams puts it into the box. Surely the chance. Yes! And Gills has scored right at the end to snatch the 3 points. And I think it's Beckles that's managed to put it in the back of the... No, I don't care who's got it, but I didn't quite see. But just a bit hopeful of a ping ball in the box by Julian Williams. I don't see who managed to get it. Who turned up? Is it Mackenzie? I don't know. Is it Hale? Oh, it's Mackenzie. And Gills have snatched it right at the end on the 103rd minute of this game. Gills have taken the 3 points back to Kent. My goodness me. It was always going to be a scrappy goal that was going to win this game. And Gills have scored it. Thank goodness. And Williams just gets something there. And I tell you what, Mackenzie does so well there to get that ball, turn and put it in the bottom left-hand corner. He turned on a sixpence and just almost toe-poked it in the bottom left-hand corner. What a fantastic goal that is. And Gills walk away with the 3 points. And that is full time. And in my head, I was kind of preparing what to say at the end to this, and the fact that I think 99% of it still stays the same, in that is one of the worst games of football I've seen in terms of quality from both sides. But I suppose when you're down at the bottom of the table and can't get anything going your way, those are the kind of goals you concede from a Barrow perspective. But from a Gills perspective, hopefully that is the turning point, just to get a little bit of a run going for the end of the season, because after the last 3 games without scoring a goal has been absolutely horrendous. We nearly didn't score on this game if it weren't for that last little brace at the end from the corner. But Gills do take the 3 points away from Barrow, and I think it's been a long time since Gills have won at Holker Street as well. Wow. Mixed feelings and emotions about this game, but the most important stat is that Gills have got the win and the 3 points.